so here's what we're going to do. So grab a piece of paper. Oh, I don't want to break my tea set. One of the Paint Party headquarter members actually painted this, and I fell in love with it and was like, can I please buy that from you? My family needs it. And it's actually paintings from the Witches Be Crazy. And then another painting that I shared in Paint Party headquarters, she put on here, and I just am obsessed with it. I love it so, so much. Okay, so here is Paint Party calculator, okay? Get out your Sharpie. Here's what we're doing. All right, everybody take a deep breath. I want you to write on the top, Paint Party. I think I misspelled calculator. I don't know. Paint Party calculator, okay? Underline it. Then I want you to write these words. Money in the bank. Okay? So write down money in the bank. Now, after you have done that, oh, Lourdes, I love that. She says, this is my favorite part of the Paint Party business. Cha-ching. You know, this is one of my favorite parts too. This is my favorite type of accounting ever, okay? So right now, I want you to tell me once you have this done. Just put done, done, done. Put it in the comment. Money in the bank. Put that down so that we know that you are ready, that you're with me, okay? Because I'm going to walk you through the next part. All right, so I'm watching for your comments. Make sure you're putting done. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, perfect. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to draw, and I know this sounds cheesy, but I want you to draw a rectangle. We are making a calculator. So do another rectangle like this. Oh, good. Everybody's going with, okay, perfect. Vivian, Judy, Colleen, Molly. I'm so proud of y'all because this is a big deal. Most people don't write down what they're trying to do, and you are. So if you want to make it look even more like a calculator, you can do 4 circles 4 times. Okay? If you want to make it look even more like a calculator, you can fill those in with the numbers. So it's like 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6. And honestly, y'all, 1, 2, 3. And then it's like a dot, a 0. I literally just looked up what a calculator looked like. Divide, sign, and times. I literally just looked up what a calculator looked like. That's all I really did. Yeah, gee, it's totally fine if it's not a perfect thing. Now, what I want you to hear, okay? You can do either a practice paint party. A practice paint party is literally where you have a couple of friends over and you teach them about how to, you teach them this Witches Be Crazy or the Autumn Blue, and you don't charge. That's called a practice party. I am not mad at you if you do that because you are taking action. And that is my biggest thing, is taking action through fear. Even when you're terrified, even when you feel like you can get rejected, have a few friends over and literally just try it out. You don't have to even charge them. That is okay. However, I'm going to show you this week how to actually book a party where you can make a profit. And here's what we're going to do right now. So let's say, just for making math easy, okay? So if I was going to book this Witches Be Crazy, I would charge $35 a person, okay? Now, $35 a person, I'm going to times it by, let's say we have 10 people. 35 times 10. Alexa, what is 35 times 10?
35 times 10 is 350.
So 35 times 10 is $350, okay? Yes, I knew that because I've done it a zillion times, but I wanted to make sure so we don't have any math mistakes while I'm live. Okay, so now minus some expenses. And when I first started doing paint parties, I did not do aprons. I didn't have easels. I literally grabbed the brushes from my house, all of that, right? Trisha's Alexa just answered. So now Oh my gosh, that's crazy, Maggie. She says, I'm doing a practice party for a fundraiser for raising money for kids to go to camp. There are 50 seats being filled. That is crazy. Make sure if you're doing that as a fundraiser, make sure you have a lot of help with that. Okay, so now minus expenses, about 60 bucks. And we share all of the details with that inside of Paint Party headquarters. So you're looking at $290 profit. Okay, I want you to write this down. Where can you go and make $290 profit in a couple hours by painting? It is so crazy. Now think, if this was 20 people, I already have 2 parties booked in December. One of them is 50 to 55 people, and another one is anywhere from 20 to 50 people. She says, I don't know yet. It could get up to as many as 50. Is that okay? I'm like, of course it's okay. Alexa, what's 35 times 50?
35 times 50 is 1,750.
$1,750 if you do a party of 50. And you may think that would never happen. Or you may think, I don't ever want to do that. And that's totally fine. But I want you to think about the possibilities. So here's what we're going to do next. Because a lot of times we can see this $290 profit, but it means nothing to us unless we have a reason for it. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and write $290 profit right here in my calculator. Because I know that's what I'm going to make from teaching 10 people, which is be crazy. Okay? Oh my gosh, Samantha has one for Saturday that's growing. She's already at 27 people. Alexa, what's 27 times 35?
27 times 35 is $945.
$945. That's insane, Samantha. Congratulations. And Samantha Oxford, let's send you a gift card too, since you're on a roll. Samantha, if you want to send me an email with your full address to support at texasartandsoul.com, we will send you a gift card. Congratulations. So here is your next step, okay? Your next step is to now write down 2 things specifically that you want for this $290. Now hear me. I'm going to give you some examples before you start writing. Don't write, I want to pay off my $40,000 student loan. Y'all, at this moment, we're making $290, okay? It is okay to put, I want to pay off debt, but I want you to be specific. So here's my examples, okay? We have had a pumpkin party for Pixie since she was 4 years old. Every year we've had painted pumpkins. We've had this big pumpkin kind of like fun thing at our house every single year because we are huge, huge Halloween people. We are huge like pumpkin people and fall people. And my favorite movie is Practical Magic. Like, we love it. We love fall so much. We decorate for it. We're just all about it, right? So every year I have done a pumpkin party for Pixie since she was 4 years old. Probably even before then, we just didn't really have friends with us yet. So this year, you know, like we did last year and the year before, we buy these giant pumpkins for her friends to carve out the insides. And I posted a picture of it. And they put them on their heads. And then from that, you know, we do this really cool photo shoot. And they actually write things that Pixie actually came up with this, like writing things they want to get rid of. And then they smash the pumpkins. It's almost like a therapy session. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so one of my goals is to pay for the pumpkins for all of her friends. Okay, so she has about six girls that usually come over. And those pumpkins aren't cheap. They're like 15 bucks a piece because they're the bigger ones. So paying for that pumpkin party. So I love that. Mama needs a new pair of mittens. So think about like what is something that is $290 that you could pay for. So mine's going to be pay for Pixie's pumpkin party, okay? All right, so if I was to sit here and go, I'm going to pay off a student loan of 40 grand, that's a little bit different, right? You might have several paint parties that will pay that off, And I know many people who have done that and paid off their debt with paint parties, but I want you to have a more specific goal so that this next 4 days we spend together, that you literally go, oh my gosh, this is what I'm going to do. Eileen says gas. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. But think about something that's going to motivate you to get this party booked. Because I'm going to be teaching you how to get this party booked this week. And if your motivation is just to pay for gas, it's not going to really motivate you that much, right? You're going to be like, we always pay for gas. We pay for that every week, you know? And yes, I know it's kind of a funny, but we all pay for it every week. So think about something fun. Another one for me, so my 2, and I'm just going to be very honest with you, my 2 is to pay for Pixie's pumpkin party. And then my selfish one is to buy myself a new pair of cowboy boots, okay? So I am a huge cowboy boot and fringe girl. Like, I love me some cowboy boots and fringe. And no, I do not own horses. And so I selfishly want to have a new pair of cowboy boots. And cowboy boots cost about $300. And the ones that I like that are by Corral. So go ahead and let me know which ones you like. So Lourdes says a brand new juicer to jumpstart her juicing journey. It costs $500. Okay, so Alexa, what's 500 divided by 35?
500 divided by 35 is approximately 14.2857.
14.2 people for your paint party. So Lourdes needs 14.2 people. You need 14 and a half. So think about that. So right now what you should have is your paint party calculator, money in the bank, and then I want you to point. I want you to put a big arrow, money in the bank, pointed to your goal, whatever that goal is. And then I want you to write down those 2 goals. That way you can see, yes, it's totally attainable. And yes, G, boots are necessity. I am with you for sure. So Holly wants to buy an artograph projector. So how much is that, Holly? Write that number down. Bonnie wants to have a monthly massage/pamper day. I am with you, Bonnie. That is, I'm switching all these goals. Pixie's party is done. I'm going to Bonnie's goal. I'm gonna go to the massage pamper day goal. That's way better than my goals. So what I want you to do is really think about that. And here's the reason why we're putting this to it. I want you to take a selfie with what your goal is, okay? Holly said 80 bucks, literally 3 people, and you can do that. And Daphne says, I want an espresso machine. Oh my gosh, if you think about how many times we go to Starbucks and how much it costs, an espresso machine, do a paint party and literally pay for it. That's the thing I teach Pixie, and that is what I want you to learn too. It doesn't mean boots are about 300 bucks. So I need 10 more dollars on here. They're about 300 bucks for the boots I want. But here's the thing is it can be attainable. You can make $290. And I'm going to show you this week how to use the magic script to book a paint party. Oh, Terry's goal. Part payment for airfare to Paris for Christmas. Okay, I've changed all my goals. I'm going with Bonnie and I'm going with her. Terry and Bonnie. All right, I'm excited to spend the next 3 full days with you. I hope you're having fun and I'll see y'all tomorrow.